Hello and good afternoon my dear kids. Welcome back once again to this short tutorial video for class 8 students under the topic linear equations. Okay, and today in this video we'll be discussing the word problems under linear equations. Okay, how to solve word problems and all. Okay, so from the exercise 15b, the first question. Now see, what is the most important thing in here is in the word problems is that, see, from the word problems you need to plot the equation correctly. See, if your first step is correct, then everything will be correct. But if you couldn't understand the question properly and you have done small slight mistake in your plotting equation as well, then everything will went wrong, isn't it? So for 15b, what do we have in 15b is, let's say the sum of three consecutive odd natural numbers is 87. Now remember, the sum of, see, according to the question, the sum of three consecutive odd natural numbers. Now what does the term consecutive? Consecutive means which comes one after another. Now see, what are the terms given out here? Consecutive, it means which comes one after another. Now see, and it's saying odd. Now see, because see, that is what I have written here. See, I want to show you something. I have shown you in the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. See, the consecutive numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, isn't it? But see, but if you just pick consecutive numbers, so after 1 it comes 2. But 2 is an even number, isn't it? So can I call it, can I call these two consecutive odd numbers? No, I cannot call it, isn't it? Because see, this, after that it is, 2 is an even number. So actually your consecutive odd number means, see, 1, then 3, then 5, then 7 and 9 and so on. Now these are consecutive odd numbers. See, after 1 it's 3, after 3 it's 5, 5, 7, 7 it's 9. So these are consecutive odd natural numbers. Okay, now see, why I have shown you this is because what is the difference between them? That too you need to see. See, from 1 to 3 the difference is of 2, isn't it? Similarly, from 3 to 5 the difference is of 2, isn't it? Now see, why I am showing you all this is because I will tell you afterwards. Okay, while plotting the equation it's very useful. Now 7 to 5 to 7 it's 2, the difference, isn't it? Now see, what is the sum is about, the question is about is the sum of three consecutive odd natural numbers is 87. When you add three consecutive odd natural numbers, you will get 87. That's what the question states. So what are the numbers? Now we need to find the numbers. So we don't know the number, isn't it? So that is what I have done here. Say let the numbers be x. Suppose if I have taken one of the numbers as x, so what should be my next number? That is important, isn't it? So that is why I said the difference between them is 2. So that is why I have written, see, x plus 2, because you cannot write x plus 1, no? If you write x plus 1 and if your consecutive, your odd number is 3, then 3 plus 1 will be 4. Then how 4 is an odd number, isn't it? That is what I told you, the difference between them, the consecutive odd numbers is 2. So that is why, see, x plus 2. And the third number I have assumed it as x plus 4. X plus 2, simple, 2 plus 2 is 4, so x plus 4. Okay, so see, three consecutive odd numbers I have assumed them as x plus 2 and x plus 4. Okay, now according to the question, what do we know is when you add those three numbers you'll get 87. So that's what I have written. See, x plus 2 plus x plus 4 equals to 87. Now the like terms, x and x like terms, so x plus x is 3x. 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 goes to other side, 87 minus 6, see, 87 minus 6 is 81. Now 3x, the relation is multiplication, so 3 goes to other side again, 3 2 times is 6, 3 7 times is 21. So we got first odd number as 27, x as 27. So see, now remember we need to find all the three numbers. What are the three numbers? That was our question, isn't it? And what were the three numbers that we have assumed? X plus 2 and x plus 4, isn't it? So therefore I have written, see, therefore the numbers are x, one of the numbers were x, so x equals 27. Another number was x plus 2, that is I have got 27 plus 2, that is 29. And the third number was x plus 4, that is 27 plus 4 equals to 31. Okay, so after getting the solution, the numbers, if you want to see, check whether they are correct or not, then simply see, you can add the numbers, because we know that when we add all the three numbers we have to get 87, isn't it? So see, 29 plus 31, it is 30, 60, isn't it? 60 plus 27 is 87. So see, 87. Okay, there is also how you can cross check your answer, okay, for this kind of sums. Okay, now the next question we have here is the sum of two numbers is 80. We got two numbers, remember the sum of two numbers, and we haven't said anything about the number till now. Let's read up the question properly first. Okay, the sum of two numbers is 80 if the larger number exceeds 4 times the smaller by 5. The larger number exceeds 4 times the smaller by 5. That means the larger even if you multiply smaller number with 4, the larger number will still be greater than 5. That means what we can do here is, see, that's what I have done here. Let the smaller number be x and the larger number be 4 into x, that is the smaller number, plus 5. Now it will be equal, isn't it? See, if the larger number exceeds 4 times the smaller number by 5, what does that mean? That is, the larger number is greater than the smaller number even if you multiply it with 4. So that is what I have done here. See, 4 into x plus 5. Now what is the smaller number? So we need to find the smaller number, just the smaller number, not the larger number, remember. So we have assumed the smaller number and larger number, x and 4x plus 5. I hope you kids have understood. Okay, so now according to the question, so x plus 4x plus 5 equals to 80. That is, when you add these two, you'll get 80. The sum of two numbers is 80. See, now 4x plus 5x, 5x, 5 taken to the other side. So 80 minus 5 is 75. Now 5 goes to the other side. Division. So 5 15 times. So therefore the smaller number is 15. As simple as that. Okay. So here I have shown you the larger number as well. Just in case if you want to check your answer whether it's correct or not, take the larger number as well, because we know if we add these two we'll get 80, isn't it? So therefore the larger number. So 4x plus 5. So I have substituted the value of x that I got from the equation in the assumption. See, 4 into 15 plus 5. So 4 into 15 is 60. 60 plus 5 is 65. So 65 plus 15 is 80. So that was, what was our condition? The sum of two numbers is 80. See, okay. So this is how the word problems are done. Okay, so let's do a few more. It will be easier for you. Okay, now a girl was asked to multiply a number by 7 by 8. Instead, she divided the number by 7 by 8 and got the result 15, more than the correct result. What is the number? Now see, now try to understand the question. Again, a girl was asked to multiply a number by 7 by 8. She was asked to multiply a number by 7 by 8. We don't know the number yet, remember. That is what we need to find, isn't it? So what is the number? Instead, she divided the number by 7 by 8 and got the result. See, let the number be x. That's what I have done here. So according to the question, see, x divided by 7 by 8. This is what she had done, isn't it? Actually, she needed to multiply x with 7 by 8, isn't it? But what is our question? Instead, she divided the number by 7 by 8, and got the result. Okay, whatever the result we get after multiplying x with 7 by 8, that is what I have kept on one of the sides. See, x divided. So instead, she divided the number by 7 by 8 and got the result 15 more than the correct result. So what actually was the correct result? X into 7 by 8, that is 7x by 8 was the correct result, isn't it? So correct result plus 15 on the other side. Now see, these two became equal. Okay, this, see, again one more time. See, a number has to be multiplied with 7 by 8. Instead, she divided the number by 7 by 8 mistakenly and got the result. Whatever the result she got 15 more than the previous result. That's what she was supposed to do. So she was supposed to multiply x with 7 by 8. So that's what I have written here. See, 7 by 8 into x, numerator and numerator will get multiplied. So it will be 7x by 8, isn't it? So plus 15. That's what. And this is 15 more than the actual result. So that is what I have added 15 out here. Now these two became equal, isn't it? Now I hope you could solve it. So see, it's in equation form now. Okay, so now this you need to solve by yourself. Okay, and get the result. Okay. Again, for consecutive, what is the sum of two consecutive even numbers? Now consecutive even numbers, again the similar concept with the consecutive odd numbers. You know that the difference will be 2, isn't it? For consecutive even numbers also the same thing will happen. The difference of whose squares is 84. Now say the difference means if the smaller number, and what is the smaller number and difference of greater number means, actually it's subtraction. Okay, so the difference of squares is 84. So if you square them and subtract them, then you will get 84. So see, that is what I have done here. Let the numbers be x and x plus 2. Now obviously which one will be greater? X plus 2 will be greater, obviously, isn't it? So according to the question, that's what I have done here. See, x plus 2 whole square minus x square equals to 84. The difference of square is 84. Now here also, see, now we got an equation in the form x plus 2 whole square minus x square equals 84. Now x plus 2 whole square, see, instead of splitting it, writing it 2 times and going with the multiplication, what I have done here, I have used identity. See, a plus b whole square, so a square plus 2ab plus b square. See, 2 square is 4, so 4. See, that is why the basics are important. Okay, everywhere the basics will be applicable. And minus x square equals to 84. Now x square plus x square minus x square got cancelled. So what we have here, 2 into 2 is 4x. So here 2 I have written. So you could have cancelled here on the first line itself, isn't it? So 2 into 2 is 4. So 4x plus 4 equals 84. Now this 4 goes to other side, becomes minus. What we are doing here, sorting the variables and the constant terms, isn't it? So it is 84 minus 4 is 40. 4 is 80, so 80. Now multiplication goes to division, so x equals to 20. So this is how we got the what is the sum of two consecutive even though the difference of square is. Okay, so x equals to 20. Now we need to find the numbers as well. So therefore the numbers we already read, x and x plus 2. So therefore x equals 20, one of the numbers, because we got the value of x is 20. And another number is x plus 2, that is 20 plus 2, it's 22. Okay, so the sum is, yes, what we need to find, what is the sum of two consecutive numbers? We need to find the sum of those numbers, isn't it? So that is why, say 20 plus 22, therefore, so the sum is 20 plus 22, that is 44. Okay, in this question, first of all, we needed to find the numbers, then we need to find the sum. So that is what we have done here. Okay, I know it's a bit confusing, but please try to understand it properly, and please try to go through the video one more time. Okay, so that it will be easier for you. Okay, because see, for word problems you need to understand the language properly. Okay, once you understood the language, it will be easier for you. Okay, so see, question number 5, one number is 7 more than the another. Now see, so simple, what we can assume is, we can assume our number is x and x plus 7. See, from the first line itself, one number is 7 more than the another. So that's what I have done here. See, let the number be x and x, other number is x plus 7. See, and its square is 77 more than the square of the smaller number. So obviously, which one is greater? This one is greater. So the question is, and its square is 77 more than the square of the smaller number. That means the square greater number is greater, isn't it? So x plus 7 square minus x square will be 77. Okay, so what are the numbers? What we need to find? We need to find both the numbers. So here too, I have plotted the equation and left it here. So from here, what you were supposed to do? You are supposed to get the value of x. After that, you need to substitute both the values of x in here and get the numbers. Okay, so I hope you kids will solve it. Okay, so after the plotting of equation, I have done it. Okay. Okay, so the next one, question number 6, what do we have? The numerator of a fraction is 4 less than its denominator. Remember, the numerator of a fraction, we got a fractional form. The numerator of a fraction is 4 less than its denominator. So that's what I've done here. See, let the fraction be, the denominator is x. So if I subtract 4 from x in the numerator, the statement will be valid, isn't it? So that's what I've done here. See, the numerator of fraction is 4 less than its denominator. So x is denominator, so x minus 4 is numerator. Okay. Now, if the numerator is decreased by 2 and the denominator is increased by 1, then the fraction becomes 1 by 8. If the numerator is decreased by 2, now see, according to the question, numerator, we already had x minus 4. So minus, if the numerator is decreased by 2, decrease means what? We need to subtract, isn't it? So minus 2. And the denominator is increased by 1, so x plus 1. The fraction becomes 1 by 8, so equals to 1 by 8. So now we got our equation, and I hope you could solve it. Okay, I know that you can solve it, because see, now this one is in the simple equation form. So both the fractional forms, do the cross multiplication and all, and solve it. Okay, then we need to find the fraction as well. So whatever the value of x you get, so all you need to do is substitute the value of x in the numerator and denominator, and you will get the result. Okay. So the final sum for today under the word problem that we will be doing is, see, and this one is also very important. Okay, the digits of a two-digit number are in the ratio 2:3. Now first of all, we are talking about two-digit number. Remember, for two-digit number, it's the way of approach is bit different than the previous ones, whatever we have done so far. Okay, so I'll teach you how to do that. Okay, two-digit number, the digits of a two-digit number are in the ratio, and see, 2:3. Whenever you see a ratio in a word problem, remember a ratio means what? Actually, it's a fraction, isn't it? A part, isn't it? So for ratio, you need to assume every ratio for every number given in the ratio form. That is, every part of the part, that is the ratio given in exact numbers. Like for example, see what I've done here. Let the digits be 2x and 3x. So that is what I have done from here. Okay, you have to assume the part as whole. So that's what I have done here, 2x and 3x. Okay, and the number obtained by interchanging the digits is greater than the original number by 27. What is the original number? So let's go again. The digits of a two-digit number are in the ratio 2:3. Okay, so we have assumed 2x and 3x, the digits. The number obtained by interchanging the digits. So see, simply, if you take any two-digit number, let's say for example 2 and 4 as two-digit number, 24. Okay, now according to the question, what they are saying is, if you interchange the digit, that is, if you take 4 to the tens place and 2 to the ones place, whatever the number you get, the number will be greater than the original number. This one is our original number, isn't it? Now whatever the new number found will be greater than the original number by 27. So that was our question. That is our question. See, now for that, what you are supposed to do is, see, now this 24, that is the number we have assumed. So for two-digit number, we can express it at 2 into 10 plus 4, isn't it? This is what I expanded form, isn't it? 2 into 10 plus 4. So this is the key concept for solving this kind of sums. Okay, it's 2 into 10 plus 4. So that is what I have done here. See, and let the digits be 2x and 3x. So and the number be, see, 2x into 10 plus 3x. See, okay, because first of all, this one was our 10th digit, this one our ones place digit, 10th place digit, isn't it? So that is why 2x into 10 plus 3x. See, now after that, what do I see here? I can multiply the terms. So 2x into 10 is 20x plus 3x, again like terms. So I got 23x as the number. Okay, so see, now according to the question, what they are saying is, if when you interchange the digits, like for example from 24 to 42, like see, 4 in front, 2 in back, when you interchange the digit, what happened was, by interchanging the digits, by interchanging the digits is greater than the original number. The number obtained by interchanging the digits is greater than the original number by 27. Okay, so according to the question, see, the number obtained by interchanging this, so that's why I have interchanged the digits. See, ones placed to 10th and 10th to 1, so 3x came front. See, 2x went to the ones place, so 2x, so 3x into 10 plus 1. Now this number, whatever number we get after interchanging the digits, it will be greater than the original number by 27. Now, so whatever the original number may be, if we add 27 to it, then they two will be equal, isn't it? So that is what I have done here. See, equal to. Okay, so now again on the left hand side, 3x into 10 plus 2x. So you know the steps, isn't it? 3 into x, 30x plus 2, 32x. So now 23 from left side to the right side, minus 23, so equals to 27. So 32 minus 23, as you know, is 9. So 9 again goes to other side. 27 divided 9, 9 1 times is 9, 9 3 times is 27. So we got x as 3. Remember, we got x as 3. What are we supposed to find? We are supposed to find the original number. That means, what was our original number? Actually, this was not our original number, isn't it? So we need to substitute 3 out here. Now we know the relation between 23 and x is multiplication, isn't it? So simply our number will be what? 23 into 3 will be our number, isn't it? So see, that's what I have done here. See, therefore the original number is, that is 23x. So 23 into 3 is 69. See, if you want to cross check it, then what was the condition? When the digits are interchanged, if you interchange the digit, what will you get? You'll get 96, isn't it? This is our answer. Remember, 69 is our answer. Now I'm just telling you how to cross check your answer. If you are confused whether you are correct or not, then just in order to cross check it, simply from the answer follow whatever your question was, isn't it? When we interchange the digit, our question was the numbers obtained was greater than the original number by 27, isn't it? So see, 96. Now let's check. So 69, subtract it. It is 16, isn't it? So 16 minus 9, 7. So here we have now 8. 8 minus 6 is 2, 27. See. So now whatever the number we got was greater than the original number by 27, isn't it? So this is just for cross check. Okay, no need to do that in your exercise copy. It's just for you. Okay, in order to know whether you have done it correctly or not. Okay, so your answer is 69. Okay, I know the word problems are a bit confusing for you, but please try to go through the video as much as possible. Okay, and try few other sums as well, because there are few similar sums remaining in your exercise as well. Okay, so till then, stay safe and stay tuned in, and please complete the works, whatever I have given, whatever the equations are, whatever the sums I have left with the, after plotting the equations, please complete it. Okay, and till then, okay then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.